Two things off the bat, 1 to 10ers. First off, 1 to 10ers, that's a terrible nickname. We need to get you a new one. Second off, this episode is about double the length of a normal episode because in it we discuss the television series The Walking Dead, and you just can't do that in a half an hour or less. It's just impossible. So enjoy the extra half an hour. You're fucking welcome.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 1 to 10. Later in the podcast, you'll be hearing us say this.
I can't believe they killed him off so quickly.
Yeah, that kind of
And I hated, that's another scene I hated.
Oh, that
Because-
sucked so bad.
Do you know what? I mean, I like the scene. I like the structure
graphics of it?
Well, yeah. No, I mean, this is what I liked. I mean, the situation was perfect.
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah, I know.
It was like, it was perfect. I love it.
But first, Jesse's got an intro, or actually, we all got an intro game for you, but
Oh, yeah.
Jesse is going to describe it.
This is a game where I'm gonna give y'all a slang word, and you guys gonna have
Like
to
y'all. Like you just said y'all. That's a slang word.
right.
Like that? Is that what you mean, Jess?
No, not necessarily. More hip, all the
Oh.
kids are talking about.
Oh,
Like me and my gen. I got
like
it.
groovy. Like that's a hip word. Like,
Ooh.
hey, let's
No.
get groovy.
Hell no.
Get groovy tonight.
No, we're talking words like the first one,
Like,
turnt.
dude. Oh.
Turnt?
Turnt.
Like for example, dude, I got so turned last night. That party was too turned.
That party was too
Are
turnt.
you serious? This is an actual word?
Yeah, you've never heard this?
No.
For real?
No.
Man, see, I'm almost.
It's like that. Is it like that song "Turnt Down for What"? Is that the right? Am I using that right?
Is that?
No.
Turnt down for
No,
what?
I don't
I think
think
that one's
so.
turned down for
It's
what?
turn. It's definitely
Oh.
pronounced
Or maybe
the
it
N
is
in that
turned
one,
down.
too.
So what does turn mean?
Maybe it's just turn.
We're getting too lost in this. Okay, turnt. I'm gonna guess turnt just means alcohol in your system.
You got messed up.
You got messed up,
I haven't read the definition yet, so
or
Oh.
you're just like
I'm just looking at it.
yeah.
I
you're-
want to. Yeah.
So it's everyone's free game right now.
yeah, I'm just looking at
Okay.
the word, giving you the sentence, and then we're just gonna discuss, see what
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's my opinion. I'm guessing it means alcohol in your system, having a good time. You're turnt.
I'm guessing it's like you're hyped up, to party, Good
I think it
mood.
involves alcohol.
I think
Yeah,
so, too.
I feel that too, but let's see. It's when referring to people, this word usually means they're inebriated. Right there, Tommy's got it.
What does inebriated mean? That's the real question. What is that slang word? I'm not hip enough.
Let's get
AKA
Webster.
drunk in some way, or they're just hyped up.
Okay.
So we're like us two combinize. I'm gonna use that word. Damn it, combinize.
I like
Commonize. We're making our own slang.
Yeah, right?
All right.
We make up the word. Boom, got it.
Sweet. So it was kind of what I was saying then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorta?
So it's
Okay.
like
You got it.
getting
You guys got
excited and drunk. So
All right.
yeah,
Cool.
and now on fleek.
On fleek.
Is there a dash between those two? On dash fleek?
No, it's just on and then space fleek. So
on
this is
fleek.
the example.
Could you
sentence.
use it in a sentence?
Yeah,
That's what you were just saying.
my eyebrows are on fleek.
Oh.
The frick does that mean?
First of all, they're not. Okay.
Hey,
On fleek?
That's A. And B, on fleek probably means
Like they're on track? Like they're cool? Like they're hip?
kinda. I already know
On
this
fleek.
one.
I think it means like let's see, that's on fleek. That's on point. That's
Right
you
there,
got
Tommy.
it. You got on point. It's on point.
It's pretty much a new way of saying this or something is on point. Like it looks good.
I see.
So my eyebrows are on fleek.
Your eyebrow game be hopping.
Yeah,
Is that what it means basically?
pretty much.
All right, cool.
You're so hip, Tommy.
Got the best damn eyebrows ever
You
seen.
know, you got to keep the kids engaged in this podcast. I got to keep up with the lingo.
Yeah. This next one's a little more
And you don't know this one,
familiar.
right?
No, I know this one. This one's Bay. You've heard this one, right?
Bay. Oh, I know
No.
this. I know this. I got this.
BAE, Bay.
Can I take this? Well, actually, Josh could probably
have
try
no
this because I
idea.
know exactly what it
You
stands
want me to
for.
give you an example? Lance?
Yes. Yeah, help me out. dude.
Netflix is my Bay.
So, babe?
No, Bay.
Bay, not babe. Bay.
BAE, Bay.
I guess I would assume that Netflix like is a drug or is my baby or is my boo thing.
It kind of means
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
there's actually something it stands for. BAE stands for something.
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Badass.
Do 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 do.
Expedition.
do, do. Wait,
Close.
you missed an A, didn't you? Oh, badass. Okay, badass.
Yeah.
It actually stands for before anything else.
I think it was before anyone else, but maybe it's
Before
anything.
anyone else, for anything else. But yeah.
Either one. Okay.
Either
Cool.
way.
Okay.
So yeah, Netflix. Is,
Okay.
before anything else.
It's a badass expedition. That's what that is.
But people usually refer it to like their significant other, or girlfriend, or boyfriend. At least the little teens do.
Dude, what
teens.
the hell?
It's creepy. It's kind of creepy. They're referring to them as the little teens.
Watch out, Jared.
Okay, how about I don't know if I know this one. It's doe. D-O-E.
D-O-E. Oh,
Doe.
I don't know. Like doe, like a deer?
Oh wait.
Like a female deer?
Here's the sentence. That
Okay.
article doe. I think it's just like a variation of though. Like
Or like The Simpsons? Doe.
no
that kind of thing?
No, I don't think it's that.
Okay. That article doe. So it's just like though.
Yeah, I think it's just
But it's just like a different way of
variation of
pronouncing
though.
it.
Sure.
it's like-
I'll say that too.
Let's see another way of usually saying though. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, that was stupid.
That was hella
Boom.
easy.
Killed it.
Here's the next word. Hella.
Hella?
Hella always be using hella.
Because of South Park, Cartman helped me out with that one, so it's fun.
So like really.
Yeah,
or
very, really.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know,
Hella dope.
it's hella hot outside. You know,
Yeah.
It's hella cold outside.
Yeah. It's hella okay outside.
It's hella
Yeah,
very.
yeah.
out
Those are
here.
all examples.
See, I could be a a little weatherman.
You could be a
Boom.
meteorologist.
Wow.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it's
right?
called.
No, that's a big word.
High five for me. High five for me.
Okay, how about this one? Maybe y'all know this one. Basic.
Basic?
Basic. Karen only wears oversized frockets? What the hell's a frocket?
Well, that's another word.
And leggings. She's hella basic.
It's hella basic.
So she's out of class, or not classy.
I
She's
think-
basic.
I think
she's
this
she's
is
like everybody.
hip.
I think it's just what it means. It's like she's like, or not. She's not like. She's like average, but she's not above. She does not like.
So she's basic.
She's basic. She's not like She's. It doesn't mean she's not good. She's just
Yeah.
average. Not
I feel like
above
this is
average.
like a way like
not supreme.
she falls below the
girls
expectations of
that-
those around her.
yeah.
But yeah, but
maybe.
I feel like she's kind of in the average zone. Like it's still like so many people are basic.
She's just not acidic.
Like you've
She's
heard of the
basic.
term basic bitch. Wait, what's acidic?
No, I'm just
shit.
making a reference to chemistry
Oh, okay.
because on the pH scale you could be either acidic or basic.
I got you.
So
So from that
Well, yeah, I
scale,
mean, I
she
know
could
what
be a
acidic means,
7
but
to
I'm just
10
being
or
like,
a 14.
yeah.
So, but like you've heard of the term basic bitch.
Yeah,
That would apply, I think.
yeah.
Like an average bitch.
We should start up acidic bitch.
Acidic bitch.
That should be a new slang.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. Would it mean you're like
Would you-
hot?
What do you
Yeah,
think?
because then she'd be like a 1.
What do you think the expression on someone's face would be if you called them an acidic bitch? If you just yelled that at the end of an argument, you just yelled, "You acidic bitch." What do you think? I wonder how that would go. I think we got to try that sometime.
It'd be
Oh, she'd
interesting.
pissed. That's
You
what she'd-
acidic bitch. What do you think you're doing?
That one sounds like you're calling her some evil, poison, toxic.
Right?
girl.
Right?
Who do you think you are? You acidic bitch.
So it's we have all probably heard this one before. Blah 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 blah. The best definition is usually to describe someone devoid of defining characteristics that make a person interesting or extraordinary.
Okay.
So,
So we
So
got
not
it.
extraordinary.
We got
so
it.
average,
Basic, average,
Yeah.
cool.
or like a way girls just talk shit on other girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
how about this one? I've heard this one.
Okay.
Shade.
Shade.
So here's the sentence.
Can I use a sentence?
Yeah, go ahead, Tommy.
This acidic bitch
Yeah.
has so much shade that she has no sun on her face.
I don't know if you're using that correctly.
I have a feeling it has to deal with like the opposite of basic. So if she's shade, she has like cool accessories or
No,
she
no.
has. Okay.
Here, let me give you the sentence.
All right.
Go for
She
it.
threw shade at me in front of everyone, and I thought I
Oh.
wouldn't realize.
I
The
got
first
it.
thing
So
I
it's
thought
like,
was shit.
so I'm assuming it means, it's hard to define, but I kind of know what it means. So it means like you're throwing, not bad vibes, but
So
like,
dark energy.
no, like you're talking about her behind her
Yeah.
back, kind of, or not, you're, yeah, kind of negativity maybe?
Yeah,
Like,
I would
don't know.
definitely say negativity, like you're talking shit or
Okay.
something.
Okay. So that's all it is?
Yeah, let me see. This is basically an underhanded insult.
Okay, cool.
So,
Well, there we go. I guess we'll end it
Boom.
there.
Sweet.
What was that game called?
the slang game.
These actually that kind of works. It kind of rhymes.
Yeah,
Kinda has a
kinda.
nice feel to it.
Game.
The,
The
slang game.
I like it.
So Jesse, who do you think won? that
If
game.
I had to guess, definitely you, Tommy.
Thank you.
You were definitely more hip out of us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I try to
You
be.
definitely
You know,
got it going on.
I'm not basic. Let's just say that. But I am an acidic bitch. All things
Are
considered.
you throwing shade at us?
I mean, I hate to say it, but you guys just aren't on fleek. All right? You're just not. You're just not. You need to get turned. All right?
I'm
Oh
hella
my
pissed.
god, dude, I'm gonna forget all these words anyway, so it's fine.
All right. Well, that's fine. We don't need to remember it. Let's just all start.
The
Show!
Yay!
One time.
What's happening, everybody? This is Tommy here, along with
Jesse, along with
Josh.
me. That was a nice circle effect there.
That was good.
So this is 1 to 10, the show where we rate anything and everything on a scale from, you guessed it, 1 to 10,
Cool.
like the name of the show.
Super
So
smart.
yeah, today I'm completely
Walking
screwed
Dead.
this up right off the bat. We were just talking the last episode, or no, not the last one. We're talking tonight about the last episode and how we didn't use the word bullshit.
yeah.
We effectively transitioned from the intro game to the main part of the show
Yeah, without talking about bullshit.
without actually talking about bullshit. We actually did a good job the last episode, but this time we're just trying to play the music, keep it going, and just try to
Ease people into what they're about to hear.
Yeah, we have one good
We're failing.
one, but now we're just kind of going back down.
Screwing it up, guys.
Yeah.
We're screwing it up. We try too hard and then we fail. On the world stage, in front of everybody, in front of 50 freaking people,
a lot of
tops.
Well, I would have a heart attack there, so.
Yeah, me
my
too.
God.
That's
Well, actually, it would be kind of scary. Could you imagine if we had 50 people in front of us right
No,
now?
it would be scary.
We had 50 lamps in here.
That's exactly what it is.
and I wonder how many people
Personal
of the
joke
50
there.
would actually know what
That
that joke
joke,
even
yeah.
references.
No one even knows.
No,
one
yeah,
knows that
not
joke.
one of
That
the
reference is
lamps would
gone.
know what the heck we're talking about.
Well, I've actually been wanting to talk about this subject for a long time anyway, just because, and I've been trying to get you into the show.
Well, hang on. Did we even introduce the subject?
No, we're talking about lamps.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So,
You acidic bitch! Come on. Let's try to get
Wait, you
on
calling
fleek.
Josh hot?
I think so.
Acidic?
Yeah.
So that's what it means?
So- It was a
No, 'cause
compliment?
we're calling a basic
I thought it was
bitch.
like an insult.
Well, I mean, basic bitch is
It
an
kind of
insult.
sounds like an insult.
Well, I mean, it
but-
sounds like an insult, but I think you're calling somebody hot if you call them acidic. Because if
But
you're
I feel like if you said that to anybody,
Like
wouldn't they take it as an insult? If I was like,
I'm
hey,
not-
you're an acidic bitch,
yeah, I would definitely.
I would be like, what the fuck are you trying to say?
Exactly,
Like,
I would
that's,
too.
that's terrible. So I feel like it's more insulty. But then again,
Yeah, we're just going off a pH scale, so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's like a vague. It's like you say that to somebody when you want to be mean to them, but then you turn around. It's like, no,
Exactly.
that's a compliment. That's how you get away with it. So it's like, hey, you're an acidic bitch.
I'm gonna try
what
it
the
on.
fuck did you just say? No, it's a compliment. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. That's great.
You're okay.
I'm gonna try it on camera later. That'll be kind of funny.
Try
should.
it. That'd be good.
See what
That'd be
happens.
great.
How was your week without shoes, Josh?
Did not do it. Could not
Of course
do
you
it.
didn't do it.
We were
Could not
playing
do it.
table tennis. You were doing that.
That's true. I have to get my shoes off for that. But,
You have to get your shoes off for table tennis?
well, my flip flops. I'm a flip flopper.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Flip flopper.
Yep. Flip flop.
Yeah, last episode we were talking about
Flippy floppies.
we were talking about items that we could go without and things, and
Yeah.
Josh said, yeah, shoes don't need them, but he couldn't actually commit to not
Yeah,
wearing
exactly.
shoes for a
Gonna
week.
do it, dude.
We challenged him, but he couldn't do it.
Now you owe us $50 each.
Hell no.
Okay, well, the topic, Josh, you know what? Because you got excited about it, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
you introduce the topic.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna talk about The Walking Dead. So Tommy here, and this is what I've
Yeah.
been wanting to talk about for a while because Tommy forever did not like the show because
hated
of I guess what was it like? There
Every
was a
time,
shaking
this is
of
the thing about the
camera,
show.
or-
This is the thing. Well, no, more than that. This is the thing about The Walking Dead. If you just see a glimpse of the show, it looks stupid to me. I had some friends that just just walked by, and I was the same place. Like I'd see a scene, and I'd be like, "This is the stupidest show." But
Why?
then you watch an
Yeah.
episode. Actually, then you watch from the beginning and keep going, and you get really into it. And that's
Yeah,
not
you
stupid
definitely got to
anymore.
watch from the beginning.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how I saw it anyway. It just looked stupid.
Well, I'm
but
glad
then-
you see the light, bro. I'm
Oh,
or the-
yeah.
Well, it's not really light. It's not really a happy show. It's
but it's good. I mean, it
something.
gives you
I'm
good
glad
feelings.
you see
It's
the
a-
apocalypse.
yeah. Finally see the rapture, dude. All right,
it gives me happy feelings to see people getting eaten alive.
yeah.
It's pretty intense.
It's a happy show
A
to
lot
me.
of smiling faces on that show.
So
Yeah.
if we're gonna talk about this, should we throw a spoiler?
Yes,
notice
let's do
out in
that
front?
off the bat. So we're going to be discussing everything from season 1 to season. I guess they're coming up with 6. We can talk about like what could happen in season
Yeah,
6.
yeah.
So
dude,
anything
yeah.
could be
Anything's
discussed on
open.
this. So spoiler alert. Spoiler. I'm trying to use like a slang word. Like spoiler alert on the heavy.
Spoilers.
I don't know. But yeah, just be careful. I wouldn't listen to this episode if
If you care.
you care and you haven't seen the show. And if you haven't seen the show, you should listen to it. I mean, watch it. It's not a podcast.
It would be a terrible podcast. Run!
I'm trying to think.
Get him, Rick.
All right,
I love that podcast.
I'm trying to think of like what's a memorable scene that we could like
I don't even know.
parody in podcast form.
Something with Carol. It has to be with Carol.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the flowers.
Look at the flowers. Bang bang.
But I think we should start off definitely with season 1. Just kind of how you got hooked or started into it, like your guys' personal feelings, that sort of thing.
Well, here's me. I started because I watched this all pretty recently.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So season 1, there was 6 episodes in it, and it was kind of slow. It took me a while to get into it, but I think by the time they reached the CDC, the Center of Disease Control or whatever,
yeah.
Okay.
I kind of got into it. It kind of felt like interesting things could happen in the show. Like you saw everything that was happening in there, and it was just kind of add a different element, different feel.
I have to say this. I hate how like hope was given up. Like people like in the CDC, you said you saw that.
Mm-hmm.
The scientists he just gave up hope. Like already, this dude was
So
he
fast.
wasn't even on the outside at all. Like he
But he
gave up.
had so many people die around him. He had his wife, who
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, he had a
true. She
lot
was
of darkness
but-
around him. I can kind of see how he would.
I just
be
can't
like-
believe that was it Tyrese?
Yeah,
That was
but then he left his woman.
yeah. Well, she wanted to say that. I can't believe she just wanted to say that. She just
Yeah.
gave up life.
Yeah, she did.
I mean,
Wait, what are you
And
talking
then-
about, Tyrese?
was it
not-
Tyrese?
It's Tyrone
Tyrone.
or T-Dog. T-Dog. That's
Oh,
T-Dog.
yeah.
Yeah,
T-Dog.
Tyrone's way
That's
later.
his name.
Yeah, T-Dog. It was his wife, right?
Yeah,
But
it was
she
his
just
woman.
decided to stay there.
Oh
And
yeah,
she gave up on, and they
no,
were
that's
married.
his wife.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
were
think
like
it was his
together.
wife. I didn't know that
I thought they were like
together.
together or something. Yeah.
I never
He called
really
her baby and shit. So
Are you sure?
yeah.
I never know. I watched it twice through, and if I missed that, then I guess I'm just stupid. But I didn't know that they were together.
he
Yeah.
was going to stay there and die, but right? Or he just like I read the last.
He was
season.
asking her like, why are you doing this? What are you
Yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah blah? And then she said, I can't handle it. Like, just shoot me or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
I mean, I could sort of kind of understand. I mean, world apocalypse, zombies everywhere. But
I did not understand the lack of hope at that moment. Like, how long were they out there?
Well, to be honest, when I was watching the show, and I would be like, the first time through, I was like, yeah, I would probably stay in there.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I don't know what you guys. This is a good
Yeah,
question.
I would stay there. Hot showers and shit. It was great.
Oh,
but,
I'm not
no,
saying
I-
like to commit suicide.
oh.
That's what I would do in this post-apocalyptic world where zombies are outside going to eat you.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be like, you know what? No pain. It's fine. Let's just like end it.
I've got that personality. Like I've got to survive. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
gotta
I'd have to
survive.
go out there too. I couldn't stay.
I was the first time watching through.
actually
I
a good
would have
subject,
stayed.
too.
Yeah.
I would have been the Andrea who he got pulled out, and then later ended up just kind of feeling like, yeah, this is for the best I lived, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
That's
see.
that's kind of me.
So
'Cause
we would have to drag you. Like, come on, tell me. You have to come with us.
You'd have to
Yeah.
be. You'd have to be the Dale and just stay and be like, all right, I guess I'm dying with you, and be like, fuck, okay, I gotta save
No,
your
we're
life.
not gonna do. We're just gonna punch you.
Yeah.
Just drag you with
Snap
us.
out of it, Tommy.
Stop being a little bitch, you acidic bitch.
This is why I'm killing myself.
Or we would call you a basic bitch at that moment. Stop being basic, damn it. But I hated that moment. I hated the lack of hope. But that's pretty much all I had to say about the CDC.
By the way, and I didn't get like super into it until like the second season. There was a lot of elements that just really showed. I think the scope of the show, which was just like just like every all these different things that kind of happened in a post-apocalyptic world where they had to. Others kind of came into the group and they had to figure out whether they trusted them or not.
Well, fill me in on the second season again.
So they
I'm
were out on the
blanking.
farm. That was the farm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
the whole
right,
farm deal.
That's the farm.
Okay.
Yeah. And, there was one point when they were... It was interesting, too, because it felt very, heavy because all of the characters, except for Dale,
Okay.
agreed. Dale's the older guy.
He's the wise man.
He's the guy that had the RV, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of the moral guy of the group
Right.
at the time. And then
I noticed how those guys get like exchanged out. It's like, oh, you know what? You're old Dale. We'll get a new old guy.
we'll get a new optimistic, happy, moral guy.
Here comes Farmer.
But they were all in agreement that they should kill this one guy, except for Dale. But I thought that was pretty heavy. That everyone agreed, like everyone was in that mindset already. That's like, we got to protect our own. Well, this guy's gonna have to die. That was interesting.
Wait, who'd they kill off?
I forget.
It was this guy they had in the barn. It had to do with. Do you remember when they were?
Oh, yeah.
They were
he
at
was
that
like
bar.
a spy or something. They were thinking that.
Remember they were at that bar and there's two people came in and there's a gunfight kind of thing going on. And
because they were
had
wanting
other
to find
people-
the farm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
And then they saved this guy. Remember he fell from the rooftop? They saved this guy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, that's where he got his leg impaled.
Yes. And then it took him back. They took him in.
They cut off his leg and then
I believe so. I think so.
yeah.
And then
Wait, did they cut off his leg?
I don't know if they cut off this
I don't know
leg.
if they pulled it off
his
or cut it
leg.
off.
No,
'Cause that thing
he was fine because he later on got he's hobbling and stuff,
okay.
but he doesn't like, he still had a foot.
Yeah, I barely
but-
remember that scene. That's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that. I was blanking on Tommy there because I had no idea. I forgot it was even about the farm. Like
Yeah.
it's been such a long time.
So that's and that was an interesting moment. I thought there was just like interesting elements like that really made it, made the scope of the showed what would actually happen in the show. I was reading online. A lot of people thought that the first 4 seasons had like very sloppy writing.
Huh.
Well, not a lot. I just read a couple reviews.
Right,
I really
right.
don't know what a lot of
Yeah.
people were saying, but like from what I was reading,
Okay.
it felt like a lot of people felt that, but I don't know if that's true. But they were saying the first 4 seasons kind of sloppy writing. 5th season got really good, and I'm the complete opposite. I think the first 4 seasons were really good, and the 5th season kind of got a little sloppy.
I loved the was it 3 with the prison? They finally had a fort of their own, and they were starting to
Yeah.
grow food. They had pigs there and shit. Like I loved that.
Yeah, I like that too. But apparently, again, I'm using this lightly. A lot of people
Right.
thought that they stayed there too long and that the plot wasn't moving forward because of it. So they
Damn.
were. They said the only good thing about that is they had a good villain at the time, which was the governor.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
everyone that was like the governor's saga. Almost.
Yeah.
That is crazy. He's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, I know.
But
and
I
I
guess
liked them too. But at the
I guess
same
they didn't
time-
like the backdrop to be the prison forever, and they just stayed in Georgia forever. So they were finally happy for them to move into Virginia, Washington.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
And they're on their way to Maryland too, right? So DC is the capital, right?
well, they're right by DC, I think,
Yeah.
because
Okay,
you
so-
saw the backdrop of DC. like
Yeah.
this,
Oh,
like-
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So they're like right by it,
Okay.
but unfortunately, there's no cure that we know of at the moment because
Right.
that scientist, I forget his name. What is his name?
From CDC?
No.
It's that one guy who
wh-
plays off as a
Or
scientist.
he's not. Rather, he's not a scientist. He lied about being a
Yeah.
scientist.
Okay.
I forget his name.
I forget
though.
what
The
his
kind
name
of the
is, too.
cowardice dude.
Yeah.
Eugene.
Eugene.
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
Eugene is his name.
Yeah, so he lied about it. So there's no cure that we know of, but I'm sure out there somewhere there's probably a cure.
I know. I'm kind of curious about what they will find at the Capitol.
Well, what do you think the show needs to do to move forward? Because now it's just like about like let's survive in this town for a while and let's keep everyone alive. But I feel like they need to move it somewhere.
I think it'll be go to the ocean. Honestly, I think there's like so many boats and navy out there, right? Like they can't all be down.
But is the show seriously just going to be survival, or does it need to do more?
That's what it kind of feels like. They're just moving from point to point.
Because I don't know if that's good. I don't know if they could develop past that. Because
Yeah.
it just feels like I don't know.
I see what you're saying. I don't know. That show is so far as all it's been is survival. So I don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, the reason I say it is because it seems like all it's been is like, first they got the farm and then that got overrun. Then it was like the prison, then that got
That
overrun.
overrun, yeah.
And it's just like if that keeps
Yeah.
happening,
Yeah, it's
then
pretty
that's
much
going to be a
what's happening
problem.
everywhere.
That's going to be like
So
just
it-
repetitive,
They leave the town, they go to the farm, that gets
Yeah.
taken over, then the prison gets taken over, and then the governor's city gets taken
Like
over.
if that's what it's going to be, then I'd rather.
Canterbury, right?
Yeah.
And then what they
yeah.
had to Terminus after that.
So there's Woodbury, and then there's Terminus, and then there's Alexandria.
so they're,
Okay.
and now they're at Alexandria.
Yes.
So they've just been hitting all these places to get taking over like crazy.
Yeah.
So everyone's crossing their fingers right now, probably for
Yeah.
Alexandria to live.
Well, so
to
far
hold
Alexander
on.
looks like it's been like the most sturdiest, craziest, most
Yeah.
like fortified place.
I guess, but you know what?
Kinda.
Kind of, but you know what? Looking at the gates, you know how like I don't know if you remember this because you
Yeah.
guys haven't seen it in a while.
That dude just left the gate open. That's how one zombie got through.
True, but what I was gonna say was the pillars holding up the gate. You could literally just climb on that thing and
I did
climb
see
over the
that.
fence easily. If you were a person, you could just
Yeah, because there was that one scene with that little young girl, which she's kind of mysterious.
Yeah, she's doing her own
Oh yeah,
thing out in the
she's
woods.
climbed out of the front, but on the actual backside, there's
Yeah.
little pillars hanging up, but you could actually just like climb on easily.
So like, someone just
even easier
infiltrate
than
the
what she
place.
was doing. You don't need anything. She was like sticking stuff in the gate or whatever.
Yeah,
But like you could actually just like climb on it.
Yeah,
So that's going to be a problem.
yeah.
They need to figure out something for that. But
So I guess the next biggest thing probably will happen. I'm just anticipating this, but it's just people. They're gonna find someone because Rick is constantly trying to preach to Deanna,
yeah, Deanna.
the mayor lady
Yes.
of Alexandria. He's trying to say, "Hey, you guys are way too soft, way
Yeah.
too cushy. There are bad people out there, and
Yeah.
it's not just the zombies you have to worry about."
Yeah.
And so, obviously, I think we should all expect that there are going to be this another group. There's going to be bad
Yeah.
people, and they're
We've
on their
already
way.
seen that. We've already seen, the people who draw W's on the zombies.
Yeah, that is
and whatever
weird.
that is about. And I don't know if that plot line is going to work out or not. It just seems like another weird group of people
Yeah,
who are doing
like
these weird
another-
things.
I don't like they're terrorists or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just seems weird. I hope they can tie it together in a sensible way, but I'm losing
Yeah.
faith that they will, in my opinion. I love the show, and that's
I
why I
love it. I think
criticize
they
it so
will.
much. But
I think they will. It'd be some like random
I hope
group
so.
people, or just like I don't know, cannibal people again. I don't know.
I hope they do. But I lost faith. I felt like the 5th season just really kind of went downhill for me.
I actually kind of liked the 5th season.
Did you? What
Only
did you like
because,
about it?
Mainly just Carol.
Yeah,
Carol is
I
your
don't know.
hero.
I agree.
Maybe it's just Carol, but like
That's
I
the one
love
thing I
her
really
scenes
love.
and her whole character progression throughout all the
Yes,
seasons. Like,
yeah, she's really changed from being like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
battered woman
and
to
she's almost like
being
this like
badass woman.
spy almost. It's
Yeah.
just, like she's like putting on a nice front, and then in the back she's like spying and doing all this crazy
Yeah,
shit.
And
a spy would be a good word for her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
she's-
apparently, this whole story was based off of a graphic novel, like originally.
Yeah.
And I guess her character, that's actually something that was new for the show. Like that wasn't in the comic book.
Oh,
They kind
wow.
of
What,
changed
Carol?
her. Yeah, they made her more badass in the show.
Yeah.
I guess that's what I heard. So
Yeah,
it's pretty interesting. I'm glad they did that. That was a good choice. For
yeah.
Dude, oh yeah, I love seeing that dynamic change.
Yeah.
And what
in
about
someone.
what about Rick? Like you just see how he just gets darker and darker.
Yeah,
throughout
like
all
I
the
said
seasons.
earlier,
Yeah.
like he turned into like almost like a caveman in
Yeah.
this Alexandria
Yeah, 'cause
environment.
He starts
now,
off as like
so-
some justice like policeman, like he's doing all right, but now he's just
Yeah.
going around killing people like crazy.
And then he kinda
I'm going to
does
save
he-
you. Ha, not really. I'm going to kill
Yeah.
you. So
and he just kind of
it's-
makes choices without even thinking about it. It's just about survival. He kind
Yeah.
of turns into a little bit of what Shane was in a way. And
Yeah.
some other
Oh,
people.
yeah.
I mean, he kind of, he would be against himself if he was back, like,
Right,
for
right.
however long
Yeah, it's
the show has been.
crazy.
Yeah.
If he keeps going down that path, it'll probably be his son that has to take out Rick
Yeah.
eventually.
Maybe.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That'd be interesting.
Do you guys know if there's any other like crazy dynamic changes in any other characters other than Carol and Rick? Because those are like the big two that stand out to me.
I
There's the one
feel
that
like
keeps living.
Carl's changed a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then Michonne changed in a different way. Like you
Yeah,
saw
oh,
a
yeah,
softer
yeah.
side of
Mich-
her.
Yeah, I
She
like
was
the
like
way,
very
yeah.
like
Well, I guess you saw her as a badass at the beginning, but I guess beforehand she maybe wasn't like that, and she just kind of over time became that. But you didn't get to see the progression. But then you get to see her softer side later.
Yeah, we
with
never
Carl.
got to see that side.
yeah.
Yeah. So we never got to see the progression, but we get to see her dynamic with Carl and how she's kind of like
Yeah, she like has
kind
a
of
complete like personality change when you're
Yeah.
around Carl, like almost
Almost like a
playful,
mother
friendly.
figure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
then,
think
like,
that's probably healthy for
Zombies,
her too.
and then she's like badass, like samurai crazy mode, and like
yeah.
super crazy.
And it's crazy. Like she's the best fight. I mean, that moment when she's first introduced and she has two walkers on change.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah, you can't take that
intense.
away from her
Yeah.
now. That's forever ingrained in your minds.
It's just like very, very like
And what's weird is you find out like one of them's like her brother and one of them's her husband or something like that.
I
Right?
think
something like
so.
that. And we
Something-
still don't know everything about it. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's pretty crazy.
I don't think. Maybe they explain some of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm not sure why she was just, having them on her, like connected to her purse or whatever. Like these guys, like the zombies, having her around. But I don't know. Like she just kind of lost it, I guess.
yeah.
Because she was
Yeah.
with him for months and months and months.
Maybe she's looking at them as like her guardians almost because they were keeping like
That's
the zombies
true.
away.
That's true.
And then she has a connection, and I don't know, it's kind of crazy zombie apocalypse,
Yeah.
Who would be your favorite character? Oh, so you're Carol.
Mine would be Carol, but if I had to say another character I'd miss,
Okay.
I'd probably say Beth. I can't believe they killed her off.
I can't believe they killed her off in a stupid storyline with the hospital.
I thought that was so horrible how she
that
died.
pissed off everyone.
Like the way she died, why did she?
I mean, that's on the writers. I didn't think that it was good writing. It was
Did
just
you
lazy.
guys know that they actually had enough
If she
people
was-
complain about it to where they wanted her back in?
Well, here's the thing: if they wanted to kill her off, at least kill her off in a cool way. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She needs more epic death. Not like I'm gonna go at the police one with a stupid little like scissor knife. Like, like what is that gonna do?
That's an example that's just it's the character wouldn't actually do that in real life. I just like realism. I like seeing realism in the show. Like, what would the character actually do in this situation? Even if it's an absurd plot. What would an actual character do in this situation?
Sure.
And I don't think she would have just taken that moment.
Yeah, because there's so many people with guns, and obviously she's gonna get shot. Who's gonna go after her with use like a sword or something? Just use like a dagger. Don't go at her with a stupid she has like armor on, like police armor.
Yeah, at least poke somewhere that's gonna be vital. You know, like her eye,
Yeah.
or something. You know.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb.
Yeah, I hated that.
But I did like Beth too. I like a lot of all the characters are really great.
I know it's kind of hard to choose one, but
Daryl's really great.
Yeah, Daryl. Everyone loves Daryl.
Yeah, he's
a good
great.
character.
Glenn, obviously. I mean, all the main characters are really great.
Yeah.
I think of characters that have died, I'd say Dale was one of my favorites because he was like
Dale.
he died in the
Yeah.
second season. He was like very like moral and just like kind of very good-hearted person.
Actually, I kind of like this idea. Someone who's died. Who's your favorite? You said Dale, right?
Yes, I say Dale.
Who are you gonna say?
I'd probably say Beth.
Okay,
I feel like
mine.
I can't really think of someone else right now, but
Man, mine's kind of controversial.
The governor?
But no, I was.
that's what I was thinking you were gonna say.
I do like him though. I have to say I have to like him, but it's not him. It's the other bad guy. So it's not too much better. But it's his lieutenant, the brother,
Oh, yeah, I agree.
the brother of Daryl. Merle.
Oh, not
Merle.
Merle. I don't really
Merle?
care about Merle. I thought you were talking about this guy that was with the governor who had the glasses. He was a scientist or whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
that guy
no.
was weird.
Yeah,
That guy was
he's
weird?
dead. He's dead.
I was
gone.
okay with him. I kind of liked him. I thought he would be kind of an interesting asset to the team.
I liked his idea of history. Like he's wanting to record shit and actually do the.
He was like trying to do memory tests with like zombies and stuff, right? Was that
Yeah.
him?
That was the guy.
yeah.
But Merle, he was kind of like
My
he
explanation
was a
for
racist.
that. I know. He was a terrible, terrible, terrible person. But I liked how at the end, like he decided to fight and do the right thing.
Yeah, that was
and he
good.
did turn around. And like if he did live, like I would love to see the dynamic change, like the huge dynamic change from like
a good
Merle
point.
Yeah.
turning into this terrible, going to hell person, and
Yeah.
then going to redemption. Like,
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
everyone's like with a question mark like that. I
Yeah.
would love to see that. I
And
would
to see
love
him do
see that.
something like even better than that, like saving someone's life or something, and just like
Yeah.
having a complete turning around. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. I agree. That would be kind of
And
interesting.
I love that good versus evil in an individual, and then that change.
Like
that kind of
conflict
like
within
good
himself.
and evil side by side in one person kind of thing.
oh
Like,
yeah, to where he could constantly snap your neck at any second, but you're like,
Yeah.
well, he did just offer me candy, so maybe he's not that bad.
right.
Kind of like Rick right now.
Yeah, Rick is turning into that.
He's definitely got this like conflict inside. And he's
Well,
dark
dude,
and
this
good,
show,
but
this show, I don't
I
know.
know, right? Right?
But again,
Every
with this good and
episode.
evil thing, another thing I didn't like is during the whole hospital thing, and they were trying to figure out how to get Beth back and Carol back from the hospital.
Yeah.
They had the idea of kidnapping 2 police officers,
Okay.
and they were going to, and then they ended up getting 3, and then they were going to
Make an
trade them
exchange,
off.
yeah.
And I guess one died, one got shot because he ran. But that's the one actually that I want to talk about. He seemed really nice, really cool, really good.
I think I know what you're talking
He was
about.
he was helping Rick out a little bit.
but then he
and
took off running, right?
he took off running, but
Okay.
he's kind of like, he was saying, hey, one of my friends who turned into a zombie is out on the street. If you could just kill it. He was telling Sasha this.
Oh yeah.
And, but he wasn't actually saying it like I'm saying. He wasn't being like manipulative about it. He was just having conversation naturally. He was like, I can't believe I saw that guy over there. And somehow it just came up about taking him out. And he was like, yeah, he's over there. But I thought he was just like a good-hearted person, and all of a sudden he switches into this like, oh, I'm going to smash her into the window and run away.
Right.
A lot of people might maybe have liked that. I hated it because it felt uncharacteristic. I don't think everyone in the show has to be a liar, like a genius liar where he can do that.
Right.
I just didn't believe it. I knew they were going to do it. I felt
yeah.
it coming, but I was like, this is stupid writing. you can't just have everybody being this like liar all the time. Like
Everybody can't be Carol, man.
everybody
Yeah.
can't be that. Like you can't do it. You just it becomes unbelievable. He seemed like a genuine guy, so I just didn't believe it. But
Yeah.
stuff like that really kind of pissed me off.
Unless they're really trying to heavily like pound the idea of you just can't trust anybody.
Everyone's a liar.
Yeah, you can't. No one, man.
Well, I did
Everyone's out
like
to
it
get
when
you.
the recruiter for Alexandria came up because you really didn't trust him at first.
I know,
And that was
know.
nice because I mean, even when they were in the town, I was like, I'm still not sure. After
show.
Terminus, I'm still not sure. So
That show just has a weird grip on everybody. I know, like if we have like a night where it's like the new episode coming on, I invite you guys over to my house or
Yeah.
whatever, and we're all just like gripped to the TV. We're all screaming.
Yeah.
Someone died when Beth dies. We're all screaming. It's just
Yeah.
a great,
Oh yeah, my
great
God.
fun show to watch.
I remember that scene. Oh, I was so sad.
Dude, everyone's screaming. I was screaming no. Like there's times where I just couldn't
and
help
you
it.
just see Daryl, and he's just like crying right there. That's
Yeah.
one time you see Daryl cry, I'm like, oh my God, this is a horrible scene.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah,
Because
Very
he
sad.
probably feels like shit.
probably
too,
the same
'cause-
kind of feeling when was the grandfather or the
Herschel.
the dad
That's another character
that
that
dies.
was
Like,
one of my
that's the
favorite
moment where
dead
you're just like
characters.
screaming like, no, Herschel, don't die.
I know.
Yeah.
I think I screamed for Herschel.
Yeah.
I think
It's like,
everyone did
yeah.
though.
Yeah,
More so than Beth. I liked Herschel more than Beth.
me too.
I felt like Herschel was definitely more like he could bring more to the table. Beth was just kind of there,
Yeah.
but I still liked Beth.
I liked Beth as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully the other daughter lives and stays alive. What's her name again? She's with Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn and
Maggie?
Maggie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maggie. So hopefully she keeps the family line going.
Yeah. So it's just is she the only one that survived
I think
from
so.
that house of season
From
2?
the farm.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think she's the last one because Herschel and
Unless one of the random people that were there.
no, I think they're all dead.
Damn. That's the one thing about that show I hate. Like I hope they don't kill off everyone that I like.
Yeah, Glenn.
Do you think any of the main characters that are going to die?
I feel like Daryl could die.
I feel like they could do that too. Like
I feel like they can't kill Carol yet. I don't think they can kill Glenn yet. I think Glenn will die eventually, but I think it'd have to be closer to the end. And then I think Carol will survive.
hey, they've gotten to the point where it's like they kill off one of the main characters. Like it's gonna be so controversial. It's gonna be so crazy.
They
Everyone's
kind of
gonna go
test that
nuts.
with like Beth, maybe. Like they test the
Yeah.
waters with Beth, and everyone's freaking out. So if they killed like Rick,
They
I think
never kill
everyone would
Rick.
Freak out.
They wouldn't pull.
I don't think they'll kill Rick.
They wouldn't pull. Actually, I shouldn't spoil Game of Thrones.
They wouldn't pull a Rick on us. They'll pull a Beth, but not Rick.
Spoiler alert! If you've watched Game of Thrones, they wouldn't play. They wouldn't pull a Game of Thrones.
I see.
yeah,
Do you think they're gonna kill Michonne off?
No,
I don't think
Yeah, I think they're gonna explain her story a little more. before
that's true.
even
They
do
still have
anything.
some more development.
She's
to
very
do there.
mysterious. that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, there's more
But,
development to be.
Who was
had
the
there.
kid they exchanged Beth for? What was his name?
Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah, I forget what
Noah?
his name is. Yeah, Noah.
Noah.
I
Yeah.
can't believe they killed him off so quickly.
yeah, that kind of.
Like, he got
And I
recruited?
hated. That's another scene I hated.
Oh, that
because
sucked so bad.
do you know why? I mean, I like the scene. I like the structure
graphics of it.
Well, yeah.
No, I mean, this is what I liked. I mean, the situation was perfect.
Yeah,
'Cause it was like,
yeah, I know.
It was like, it was perfect. I love it. That's what I wanted to see.
Yes.
But they were both trapped in revolving doors. So
Yeah.
either like there was Glenn and Noah in one side, and this other guy who was
from Alexandria.
From
that
Alexandria.
Was like,
He was in the other
He
one.
wanted to survive. He didn't want to die.
and there were zombies inside the building and outside, and they were in the revolving door. They were trapped in the middle,
Yeah.
on each side. So if they moved either way, they'd get killed
Yeah.
until
Almost like a saw
Eugene.
trap, dude.
I know, right?
Until Eugene came by and he finally became a little bit brave,
Yeah.
and kind of like distracted them in the front. So now
Tooted
they had a
his horn.
situation where they could either turn one person getting out and one person couldn't unless they broke the glass. So
Yeah.
that was Glenn's plan. He was going to try to break the glass,
I
but the
loved
other
that
guy
too.
just pushed and just like
Yeah, he was panicking way too much.
he's panicking, and then in the process Noah got taken and he got eaten. That's all fine, except the one thing I didn't like is he got taken. And then all of a sudden, he just gets pressed against the window.
That
and,
was a little weird.
and it's just like that wouldn't have. You can't just. The zombies aren't going to just like hold him to the glass.
that's
not.
true.
That's
That's
just.
true.
I hate that. Like I know they're trying to like be like, oh look at this.
Unless
viewers.
like he kind of almost gets away and jumps towards the window, but that's still kind of weird.
No, it just didn't.
I
I thought
did
he was
notice that
stuck
was
in
a
the
little
door.
weird.
They can't do stuff like that.
No,
they got to
because
stop
like
doing that.
like the zombies are crawling,
Yes.
clawing. They're clawing
Clawing,
at the.
that's
at
the
thing.
word.
And so they're just dragging him out. Why would he just suddenly jump back
I
in the
thought
window?
his like arm or something was still in the door, like it
no,
was
no,
stuck.
because there was one moment where he's holding on. He's like, and what does he say to Glenn? Like, don't
let go?
Yeah, don't let go.
Don't let go.
But then he gets dragged out. But then all of a sudden you see his face go on
Yeah.
the window, and then that's when they start ripping his face off.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that
okay.
scene?
So
Yeah.
he was
Yeah,
completely out the
It was
door.
very weird how he just like randomly appeared.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And there's things like that I don't like. Like for example, I'm just basically shitting on the this whole.
Yeah.
This is
what
the
I hate
it's the
about this.
aspect of the show where it's just downhill.
But another thing I don't like about The Walking Dead, even though I love The Walking Dead, is sometimes they'll go a little too far with their jump scares, and they'll be like in the woods, and you'll maybe hear a sound, but then all of a sudden you won't hear anything, and then just the zombie will pop out at you. And it's like you would hear it
Yeah,
coming.
exactly.
You would hear the leaves coming towards you.
Yeah.
But there was one scene that was ridiculous. It was the scene with the preacher who crawled under the house and left.
Yeah.
And he went, and for a while he heard a sound. He kept looking left and right. He kept hearing a sound around him. And all of a sudden, it just cuts to this zombie going, "Rah!" like right in his face.
Yeah.
It just seemed unrealistic.
Yeah.
And I just hate that stuff. I hate it because they can do jump scares like that and do it successfully, but they shouldn't do it in a cheap way like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But
Like if he tripped over a log and happened to look left and there was one laying there already or something like that, that would be good. But
yeah, or if he kept walking or something, you could do something and make
Because
it
most
work.
of the zombies are like usually like growling or grunting like the
and-
whole time.
yeah.
And you would hear them coming at you.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't be like spinning like where the fuck are they? And then all of a sudden boom.
Yeah.
And like they can't be that silent all the way to at the pace they're moving at.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like
well,
in the
if
forest,
they
I
kept
think you
that
hear
up
quite a
though,
bit.
no one would ever die. If
Yeah.
they kept that up, if it was that realistic, because then everyone would be like, "Hey guys, just chill in the woods. I think we're fine here because we can hear them."
No, because there's hordes. There's a lot of things that could happen that they could
Yeah.
die. And there are, I mean, you could be sleeping, you could be tripping,
that's
you
true,
could be.
too.
There's so many different ways you could do it in a realistic way. But the other thing I wish, which is kind of dark, I do wish that in Terminus, when they were slitting people's throats,
Okay.
Remember that?
Okay.
I wish they completely. There was an or actually there was. I think there was an explosion at one point, and then there was something that stopped them from slitting our group's throats. But I almost think it would have been better if there was like two guys from our group that got their throats slit, and then they stopped, because then it would be more realistic than now
Yeah.
we're at our group, now they're safe. I just like the realism of like this would actually happen in real life. Maybe two of them get saved, two of them don't get saved, something like that. I like realism.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so hard for that show to pull that off, and that's actually the reason I love that show from the beginning, because I felt like it was real. Like, what would I
Yeah.
actually do in that? What would they
That's
do
what
in
I
an
felt.
actual
That's what I
situation?
I
felt
like
about
that
it.
too. I hate it when it's all like happy and so at the end of season 1 where like the CDC that explode. Even though I'm like, yes, I'm happy it exploded.
Yeah.
But like I just don't want a show to be like, okay, we made it, we're all happy, we're safe.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want it to be like kind of realistic, like shit's going on, more shit's happening. And
Yeah.
I hate it when it's so bubbly and happy at the end.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And
but
there's like some Bob Dylan music, and everybody's happy
It's
driving
good
around.
to see shit going on and getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Which sounds kind of dark, but
And the other thing
Well,
is,
it's supposed to be dark too,
Yeah.
so that's more realistic in that
Yeah.
aspect.
they have a lot of like philosophy, and like in their conversations they're talking about like how we need to like, this is how we make our choices, view things positively. This like just a lot of like subtle philosophy talk. But sometimes I do it like even mid battle, and it's just like it's kind of ridiculous that they
Like,
do
what
it.
do you mean? What do you mean?
Like there was a scene with Eugene when the truck got toppled over. He put something in the truck and then it toppled over. Remember this? They were going on the way to Washington. They were leaving the church, and they're with Maggie, Glenn, Abraham, and his girl, and then they were going on the way. And anyways, the truck toppled over. He was there, and he was stuck in there, and and then that other girl, I think, what is her name? Tara? Or is that the other girl? I'm talking about the lesbian girl.
Oh yeah, I don't know what her name is.
What's her name?
I forget her name too.
But she was talking to him. It's like, you have to go. And it's like, no, I can't go because of this or that. It's like, I'm screwed. I don't know. They're having this conversation, but like, you're screwed either way. Maybe whether you go or don't go, you should go. Blah blah blah. It was kind of like they're trying to get deep in this moment when there was like, no, let's just fucking go. What the fuck are you doing? And it's stuff like that I don't like. But
I have to see that again. I don't remember quite what happened.
Yeah, her name's
there.
Tara.
Tara.
Yeah.
Okay. I think another realistic moment was that earlier with that revolving door that you were talking about.
yeah,
That first thought was, what would I do?
yeah,
And they tried actually breaking the glass. So like that was perfect.
great.
Except for they didn't shoot it though. I didn't like that. Like they have a gun.
Would it have broken like with a glass like that? I don't know. If
I don't know.
would've-
Like they try hitting it with the butt of their gun. Okay, that didn't work.
yeah,
Next thing I would do is shoot it.
that makes sense.
like I don't know why they didn't even try. I mean, yes, that hurt your ears.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's like a shit ton of zombies behind you,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think I'm gonna deal with the headache. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
bang. But
hear what you're
no,
saying.
they didn't do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just some things like that. One article I was reading that kind of described it was that like they'll try to make the characters do something that fits the plot instead of having like the plot happen and the character just seeing what the character would naturally do in that situation. And I think that's kind of describing like what I'm feeling. Like I feel like they're pushing characters to make decisions that just don't feel realistic to me. And especially in the 5th season. I, by the way, had no issues with the show whatsoever until the 5th season. That's my personal
Damn.
critique.
Damn.
But then I watched the 5th season. I'm worried. I'm worried about the 6th. I want to love it, but I just
Oh, on the 5th season, you remember the character Sasha? The
Yeah.
girl with the. You know how she's going like a little nuts, like super
a
crazy.
little bit, yeah.
She's going super crazy. What do
She
you guys
lost
think
her
about that?
brother. She lost her boyfriend Bob.
Yeah,
Uh,
but she's going like super crazy.
She's trying to hunt
She's
them
having
all.
flashbacks and wanting to murder everyone. She's
Yeah.
going crazy. She was like just like going out hunting zombies and stuff.
yeah, pretty much.
And there was one moment where it was her and like Michonne and what is it, Carol? They're all just like going crazy, killing people. No, or was it someone else? It wasn't Carol, was it?
It might have
Oh
been.
yeah, it was Maggie and Michonne.
It was
and
this
her.
like feminine, like crazy squad of girls killing zombies. It was crazy.
My nightmare. But it was interesting.
Yeah, and in season 5, who was the Gabriel? Was it? And when he went and
Wait, who's Gabriel?
was he-
Gabriel's
oh,
the
the
priest.
yeah, the priest guy. When
He's
he, when he
went
goes up and
crazy.
talks to what is it? Who's the leader of the town?
Oh,
Deanna.
Yeah, and he's like almost like saying like the group is like crazy. Like
Yeah.
he's, like,
I don't know
chewing 'em-
why he did
I didn't
That
that.
was
understand
fucking
that.
crazy.
I didn't understand that either.
Like
It's
he
like
wants the chaos to
because
everyone
he
kill
knows
each
he
other?
did some stuff too.
Yeah.
that was really bad, and I don't know.
But he's
just,
like just throwing them under the bus. He's like, they're bad people. Don't
Yeah.
trust
bad people.
them. And then
They
you
saved him. Like,
Yeah.
it's like it's pretty
I
ridiculous.
don't understand. And then Maggie's just standing on the stairs listening to everything. Like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I think he wanted just everything to be crumbled down again. Like I think he just wanted people to kill. Like
He was
and
the
then
guy
him
that
get
left the gate
killed
open.
in there.
he was the guy
Oh,
that left
yeah,
the
yeah.
gate for the zombies to come in.
Yeah, I think he just wants to die.
He's going
He couldn't
nuts.
do it himself, so he's like, you know what? These people are gonna kill each other and me too. I guess.
Yeah.
That's what
May-
I'm thinking.
That's a good theory. But I feel like if that's true, they should have set it up in a way that makes more sense. They should have
Yeah.
described that better.
I don't know. He just
Instead of
went
keeping us
nuts.
guessing about the motives of the characters, I don't like that.
And that's why Carol's my favorite character.
And we were talking about like when we were watching it a while back, how there was that scene with Abraham when he was like out on the construction site and he was going crazy. He was-
yeah.
remember that?
Oh yeah, I
And
remember.
this is what I'm talking about. There's just moments where like, what's going on with the
Yeah.
characters? I don't understand what they're thinking. What are their motives? And that's what I don't like. I
that
just,
was weird.
I just don't like those weird moments where you don't know what's happening.
So you
I
should
liked
back
it when,
away
like-
slowly with your gun drawn, like Abraham.
Was that the same scene where that girl was about to get attacked in the
Yeah.
construction zone and then he's like takes over? I like
Yeah.
that part.
I like that part.
But like when he's like having this weird like kind of flashback, I don't know what's going on.
I don't
It's
know what's
very
going on
confusing.
either.
I
It's
didn't
weird.
like that either.
I wasn't a fan.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of like it keeps you guessing as to what the hell's going on,
Yeah.
but
Well,
it just puts my guard up. Like emotionally, I'm like more distancing myself from
there's,
him now.
There's some
'Cause he
like,
could go
good ways to do it.
crazy.
Like they did it with Tyrese when he was dying. Like he was having flashbacks. Of,
Yeah.
Like I like that kind of stuff. Like where
did.
he's like
I like
seeing
that.
like the dead all his dead friends or whatever, and then he dies in the truck.
Yeah.
But he like he's a like dead state alive with the other people in the truck.
Yeah.
I like that.
They did a good job on that episode too, and this was like like I feel like the first 8 episodes of the 5th season were terrible,
Yeah.
in my opinion. And there's 16 episodes, right? So the first 8 were terrible. The next 4 to 5 were really good, and then the last 3 were kind of
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt like the 5th season went. I forgot what I was gonna say about what were we just talking about. I was
He
gonna
just
say-
died in the truck.
Yeah, Tyrese.
Oh, that's that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah, yeah.
episode with the flashbacks. I think it was a different kind of episode because they did a lot of like flashbacks and it was kind of artsy, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
worked.
They
It was
did
really
that,
good.
Right? That's the only one they did that with.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was pretty good. It was. I mean, they did some flashbacks and other ones.
Yeah, I really didn't know if he was gonna die or not, but then
I know. I didn't
Right.
want him to.
They did a dream sequence with Michonne. Remember that?
yeah,
Where-
I remember that. Where she was sleeping in the car. Right?
Yeah.
That's where she has a flashback seeing her brother or husband or whatever.
yeah.
Oh, like it with a dinner table and
Yeah,
stuff.
and then
Okay.
like it goes crazy, and then she sees she's holding her sword or something,
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
she wakes up and has like a panic attack.
right.
So that was pretty crazy.
So earlier I asked you guys what was your favorite dead person. So you guys you answered with that. But now, other than Carol, Jess, who is your number one person?
Number one person right now.
Oh, so I guess for you, number two.
Oh yeah, number two. I don't know. I guess I'd just say Michonne. She seems like almost like the good version of like between Rick and her. Like they seem like the two top leaders of the group. That's what I would say.
She's second in command, probably.
I would say she has more like justice, like kind of point of view versus Rick. Rick is more like dark. Like I need to protect anyone by any means. I'll kill anybody to protect everybody. Michonne's like, well, give somebody a chance at least. Like they almost switched because like Michonne was at that like very instinctive phase where like she'll kill anything.
Everyone's switching.
Yeah.
Everyone's just changing.
It's like the two leaders became like opposites. It's very weird.
Yeah.
Left wing and right wing.
Yeah.
What do you think should happen? Like, what do you want this show to actually head to? Like, what do you want? How do you want this whole thing to end?
I feel like
what do you want for the next season? And what do you want for the ending of the entire show?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
Yeah, it is kind of tough.
Because the next season, it's set up to where it's going to be like sort of convincing the town even more to that there's danger around them and they got to protect themselves.
I feel like a lot of the
mentioned that
town's
earlier.
just going to die. They don't know anything about the outside.
Rick might kill him.
Yeah, Rick's crazy.
Rick might turn into like a governor type character. Or
I
something.
know.
He's heading that way. Definitely.
Michonne
Ever
has to keep
since
him in
since
check.
Breaking Bad, that's been a popular move to see the character develop from a good guy to like a bad character.
Yeah,
that was
so
kind of
Rick might
Breaking
do
Bad's
that.
move. And the same network, AMC. So they might be like taking some cards from them and
Yeah.
trying to do that with Rick. I don't know, but
Well, definitely. Real quick though, my favorite alive person is Morgan. I think that's the guy's name. The black guy. He turned into a monk kind of guy. I love that
the guy
dude.
from like the very first season. You see him slowly progressing and catching up to Rick.
Yeah.
and at one point he went crazy, and then
I thought it was kind of weird that he's just going around with a monk stick thing, like as his weapon.
yeah,
he completely changed. He just went pacifist mode.
I mean, that's okay, but still, we're in a zombie apocalypse kind of world. I mean, you want some type of weapon.
Plus, in that scene when he's attacking the
he
people,
survived.
like
Yeah.
the guy who came with the gun.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I forgot. There's no bullets in the gun. We found out, so that's
Yeah.
why. But I noticed that he was attacking with the sword, and they didn't use the guns. But that's why, because they didn't have bullets.
Yeah.
Now that
I
remember.
forgot about that too.
Yeah,
But I like him. He's my favorite guy. I want to see more of him.
he was I think he was the best actor in the show.
Yeah,
That-
he's pretty
that guy.
good, yeah.
Morgan?
He's amazing. That scene with him and Rick when they're in the apartment and is writing all over the walls.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he was like going nuts.
He's
going
His son
crazy.
passed.
He did like a great performance there. He was really good. Like that was probably the best acting scene in the whole show.
I just
Yeah.
hate that he's not in the show. Like there's only
Yeah,
so
and maybe
many.
next season
hoping.
he will
I'm
be.
hoping.
I'm pretty
dude.
sure. I mean, they're
hope so, too.
all together now. Like he just walked in on Rick going fucking crazy nuts mode, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
That
much.
was the last
Yeah.
thing that you saw, and that was it. That was
Yeah.
season
I
5.
still
And
I
just-
still feel like they're gonna play on the plot of just like and this is judging by the trailer for the next season. I
Yeah.
think that they're gonna be playing on the plot of like, should Rick be in charge? Should we be listening to him? Especially with Morgan there, like I don't know if he's gonna be. I feel like Morgan's gonna be against Rick.
I know.
Yeah, I
right?
feel like
It's gonna be a
that
struggle
too.
there.
Yeah. Maybe Morgan's gonna
Those
like
two are
try
gonna
and
fight.
convince Rick to come back to like a better side or like more not evil and shit.
Yeah.
Rick, I think you need to pick up that hoe again, start farming. Just
get back to
lay
farming.
Because
yeah,
they
lay
left
away
off
from the
like
gun
Morgan
there.
walking to like a really like it was like dark scene. It was nighttime and there was like fire going and then Rick had blood on him, right? And just turned around.
Yeah,
Morgan
because he just
standing
killed the abusive
there.
husband.
Yeah.
So.
It was just such a like weird like scenes there.
Which I
Yeah.
still don't agree with. I don't think he should have killed him.
No.
Like this guy, yeah, he's an abusive asshole, sure. And he just killed someone, sure.
Go on, Josh.
But there's so many of you left, or actually so few of you left, I should say, that an option of just killing each other like that still shouldn't even pop up. Like,
No.
Well, I mean,
the value of that person is still up there. And I know he can't
you
kill
can't really
again.
think because
but-
they did just get out of Terminus, right? And that place was fucking crazy.
I know,
That was insane.
I know, but
And they can't turn into those people.
but with
like-
that civilized structure, there is structure there.
I mean,
they
yeah,
should
there
try to
is
adopt
structure,
that.
but still, you have to think from their perspective. I think like they gone through like some crazy shit, like and they're mentally unstable.
So kill
For
them
sure.
and their whole family.
Yeah,
Right,
oh my
Jesse?
God, no, dude,
I'm
no.
gonna kill you all and all your generation.
And you're a dog too.
Zombie
Dude,
dog.
I feel like exiling him would have been fine, or just
or put him in prison.
He wouldn't survive out there anyway. You'd be sending him to death out there too. But it's like the whole thing with the Carol shooting the kid.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she wouldn't survive on her own, so she kind of had to kill him, I guess.
I don't agree with it, man. They
Oh,
could
yeah,
have
that-
found
I don't
another way.
agree either way. I don't agree either. I mean, if I still would have like what I would have done with the kid with Carol,
Okay.
I would have let her. I would have left her. And
Yeah,
just, like,
that's
let
what
her
I, that's
defend.
what I would have done to just
Yeah.
left her.
Yeah, I don't think you can just kill her, but you know she's probably gonna die though. Anyway,
Yeah, that
and it is kind of when
like
you
her
think about
si-
it, it is worse because he's gonna be eaten
Her
alive.
sister's probably gonna kill her.
Well, no, the sister was gone.
Yeah,
Sister was
but
dead.
the sister's
The
gonna
sister,
come
the
alive.
dead
Oh, yeah, the
sister,
sister-
the
yeah, the
dead
sister's probably
zombie
gonna kill her.
sister.
Because she's the one who thought like zombies are all friendly and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how. That girl,
I thought they were gonna go like more deep into that, but no, she's just fucking nuts.
she was just nuts. It's funny, even that plot I believed. Like I just thought, like, okay, there could be like a kid who really believes and wants to
Yeah.
believe that.
right.
Everything up until the 5th season, I just thought was believable, and
Yeah.
the 5th season kind of went downhill for me. But
I don't know, man. This is gonna be a crazy show. Season 6. Everyone's
Season
gonna be
6.
glued to it again.
I'm excited. Have you guys watched any of the Fear the Walking Dead?
Yeah, it's starting, but
yeah, that's one of the reasons we thought we'd talk about this. But we
Yeah.
didn't actually all see the Fear of the Walking Dead, so we didn't really want to talk about Fear of the
Yeah.
Walking Dead too
yeah,
much.
I started it, but I haven't even finished the
Yeah,
first
I
episode.
haven't started, but I'm interested to see like what go if the two shows collide or something. And
Yeah, it'd be
I
interesting.
will tell you
Yeah.
this though, it's gonna be refreshing because you start off at the brink, or just like a few days before the outbreak happens. So it is
Yeah.
refreshing to see civilization again, everyone back to their normal lives, and seeing
Yeah.
it slowly reprogress again, but through a different set of eyes.
yeah.
Because like through Rick, I mean, shit already happened. Like he woke up in a bed, so
Yeah.
it already happened. You don't know exactly
So
what
do you
happened.
know if
so
this is like a mini series, like is it just like or is it like a completely whole new show?
I
I
have
feel
no
like it's a
idea.
new show, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a miniseries.
Because I was wondering what it was. It was threw me off. I thought it was just like season 6. I was like, but no,
Yeah.
it's like a whole new show.
That'd
or
be kind
something.
of
Whole new
cool if
thing.
it coincides and there's just so much zombies. Like I can't get enough of it.
Like
Yeah.
The Walking Dead takes place in Georgia mostly, but then I guess it goes to Virginia, Washington, and then Fear the Walking Dead is in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, what do you guys rate The Walking Dead?
It's like a 9.5. I've been waiting for a show like this, like a zombie show, and then for them actually to act out what I would do or whatever, what I kind of think they should do.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up there as a 10. It's a pretty good show. And actually, one show I look forward to watch every
Yeah.
week.
It brings all your friends together,
yeah,
dude.
it's good. Like
So
I haven't seen a show like that in forever.
It's a great show. I'd give it a 9, but they're on thin ice with me with this season.
So the lowest it could drop to is an 8.
The lowest
8.9.
it could drop to, I could drop pretty far. It could go to
Oh,
7,
shit.
I think, for me. If they
Oh,
don't,
that's
if
still
they
not
don't,
bad.
if
7.
it could drop to 7. It could go lower. If the next season's as bad, I could even drop even more. I
If
don't
they
know.
kill Carol off, it's a 1. I'm telling you right now.
I'm warning you, Walking Dead show.
I feel like they
cast.
might kill her off.
I feel like for
don't
me,
know.
it's Glenn. I want Glenn to survive.
Yeah, me too. I want Glenn, Carol, and Daryl to survive.
All the main ones.
Yeah.
What about Rick? You care
No,
about
I
him?
really don't care.
Oh, man.
I took a quiz and it turns out I would be Rick. Like you have to take the quiz on The Walking Dead and find out who you
on the website?
are. Yeah.
I forget who I was.
It's like around season 1 or 2, I took that quiz and it turns out I'm Rick.
It's like you turn out to be the governor or something. It's like, what does this mean?
Uh-oh.
And
Turn out to be the cannibals.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think nowadays if you take, there's probably an updated quiz, so you could find out
Yeah.
who you are now. So
What do you like to eat? I like humans. So you would be a
I
cannibal.
like Bob and I like burgers. Bob's Burger.
Well, that is the show, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to reach us, you can go to
1 to 10 show at gmail.com for emails. 1 to 10 show on Twitter. Also on SoundCloud. Search us. Also on YouTube. Find us all there. That's numeral 1 TO numeral 10 show.
absolutely. And if you guys have any comments or something, you want to suggest something, just shoot us.
always, guys. Feel free.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
And
So I
we
hope-
read every single one of them.
Yes. So
I
actually, you know what? I haven't checked the.
Some of them.
I haven't checked. I don't check the Gmail that often.
I haven't checked it either.
because nobody
we will
ever
read
sends us
every
anything.
single one of them.
It's like a shit ton of shit. Why aren't you guys doing what you say? I don't understand.
But
Shut up,
I
Lily.
checked it. I checked it recently. And we had a total of 0. So actually, I think
okay.
we had some weird spam stuff. I don't think it was anything.
Like Viagra? What? All right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's our show, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.
Adios.
Stay alive.
acidic bitch.